Now, welcome to Uncensored Friday Live with Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, and Poku-Hitzfield. It's another lovely Friday morning, and you know, every Friday is my Sabbath. Today, we need love in Africa, man. I woke up fulfilled because Africa's unity is upon us. The Kingdom of Alkebu-lan is upon us. Whatever you are seeing now are seeds we sowed over a decade ago, because we've been working hard, endless for this. And now we are seeing this in the 3D version. So Africa's unity is something that it is coming with nature. And no human can stop it. No human can stop it. Not even Tinubu, not even whoever, right? You can't stop this African unity because it is written with law. It is written in nature. It is written in the cosmos. So welcome to Uncensored Friday. Happy New Month to every human across the world. The only race in this world is the human race. But unfortunately, a particular sect of people have decided to oppress another. And that is what we are removing in Africa going forward. We know who we are, the God and Goddess of earth. And we are here basking in our grace. We are here basking in our power. And we are here basking in our abundance. So as I said, Happy New Month. 1st September 2023, our year of grace, our year of power, and our year of abundance. And it is Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's month. Now, I've been saying this since last year, that before Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's birthday, on the 21st of September, we should be having a party because Africa is united. We are listening to whatever he said. All the things he said that we refuse to listen. Now we know that whatever he said was the truth. And now we are taking into account whatever he said. We have connected to our ancestors so much that we have access to 800,000 years of knowledge. And nobody can come close to that. So going forward, what we are about to do with our continent, Africa, will be written about for millenniums of years to come. And it starts with you and I, respecting one another, loving one another, be conscious. Now, when we teach self-love, I think when people begin to love themselves, then they realize the I in me is the same in my brother. So then we will start loving one another. Because you can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. If you keep bleaching your skin as a black man, if you keep wanting to be white, you can't love your brother because you don't love yourself. So today we'll be talking about the chakras, the signs, and certain affirmations with all the chakras. So stay tuned. It will be later on in the show. But I'm talking about Africa's unity, and I'm happy. I am happy. Now, when you see me in black like this, it means I'm going to source. I want to speak from source. I want to speak from creation. Creation starts with blackness, right? Even in the womb of a woman, even if the woman is a white woman, in that darkness of a place, creation starts, right? And also, when a seed will germinate, it needs the darkness of the soil, right? So, in darkness or in black, you know who you are, you come out, and you are not afraid of anything that happens in the world because you know this is an illusion. And if it is an illusion and you co-create with the universe, you create a better world, you create an abundant world, a world where climate change is not an issue anymore. A world where there are no homeless people in and around the world. It is you and I, our duties as humans of 2023. We are in the age of Aquarius, where every lie being told around the world is coming to bear. Every lie. Whatever lie they said about Africa, the self-indoctrinations, self-hate, so that Africans will get united. Now we see above all your systems. And we know our unity is going to make us rich. Our unity is going to change our lives. So happy new month. Greetings from Accra, Ghana, to Abuja, to Algiers, to Luanda, to Porto Novo, to Brazzaville, to Gaborone, to Ouagadougou, to Praia, to Tunis, to Cairo, to Freetown, to Lome, to Niamey, to Harare, Dodoma, Kinshasa, Addis Ababa, Kigali, Bissau, Yamoussoukro, Monrovia, Tripoli, all the beautiful cities across Africa. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you grace. I'm sending you abundance. This is our year. We are here to co-create with the universe. Our cries have been heard by our forefathers. And we are here to make the world a better place. Right? So the black man, know who you are. Today we'll be talking about chakras. Right? We'll be talking about chakras and their signs. A lot. Now, one thing I am hearing, right? We know about the Ali Bongo situation, and we are happy. As the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, I am very, very much enlightened, like happy, overexcited. Because what we've created is what we are seeing. So we know what we have done. We know the seeds we sowed over 15, over 10 years ago of African unity. We knew the next generation or this generation of Africans will be the one that unites this continent. So we know, and we have been waiting a day at a time. So I am happy with whatever is going on. And there is a music where Ali Bongo says, "Come and save me." I've put it on my TikTok page, man. You see, now, people like Ali Bongo, right? Do you know the Bongo family had... Now, there was this investigation that was done by the French financial police investigation, right? And they found that the Bongo family owned 39 properties in France, and they owned around 70 bank accounts in France. The money's in, come on, man. The money in those accounts. And they also had 9 luxury cars, tuning 1.5 million. You know, we don't have a problem when an African is doing well. But we have a problem when others have so much and others have so less. They are our brothers. I said, when we start loving ourselves, knowing ourselves, that is when we can start loving our brothers. That is when we can make systems that will empower the African and not take the power out of the African. So going forward, we know about the Pan-African system. As I said, now we have 4,007 patterns in the Pan-African system. We keep writing databases. You know, every institution will have databases. We'll feed them into national databases. I said the Pan-African system is taking care of you and I, and we are going to retire our mothers above and fathers above the ages of 50. We don't want them behind us because they are the ones that may snitch. They are the ones that may sympathize with the white man. We don't need them behind us. We are going to train 7 million soldiers across Africa in Pan-African system. Our general will be General Chiani, of course. Ibrahim Traore trained 7 million Africans to take care and protect Africa. Our intelligence and surveillance will be one of the best in the world. Bediako-Poku. The things we are doing in Pan-African system, you guys have no idea. So in Mali, we will implement Pan-African system. In Burkina Faso, we will implement the Pan-African system. In Niger, in Guinea, in Gabon. Come on. Now, The next destination that I hope it hits soon is Nigeria. Because one out of every 5 African is a Nigerian because of their population, right? And if Nigeria liberates itself, Africa's unity kicks in. Let us do that before Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's birthday. This month, let us honor him. He spoke about African unity. Marcus Garvey, the Malcolm X of our time. Let us honor our forefathers. I'm calling on the black population of the United States. Move in your numbers. I want to see the most influential people moving back to the motherland. Come and see things for yourself. Whatever lie was written about Africa, come and see things for yourself. They are trying to put hate between you and I. But we come from the same source. Wherever black people are, they are oppressed. In Africa, in the United States, in the Caribbean, in Haiti, wherever we are being oppressed. So if we don't come to a realization that because we keep dividing ourselves, that is the reason why they get us, then it's up to you. But this is an illusion. So we know where we are creating things from. And we call on the power of Asasiya that any black man who will sabotage the unity of Africa, any black man that will try to stand with the same people that colonized his fathers, raped his mothers, and did all these atrocities to his people, we call all of them back to earth. We have sown that seed already. So if you think you are going to sabotage African unity, the water will kill you. Your air will kill you. Before you realize, you are back to the soil. So have a conscious effort to push for African unity. We are here to take whatever belongs to Africa. Not a penny more, not a penny less. And as I said, not a penny more, not a penny less. And I'm telling the West and the United States that it's about time you start apologizing. It's about time you start returning things you stole from the motherland. Because Florida will be submerged. Because the whole of United States, the natural disasters that is about to hit the United States, we are giving you up to 2023. When we are basking in our grace, power, and abundance. Whatever you took from Africa, bring it back. Bring Tutankhamun's remains back to Africa. Everything you took from the land, bring it back. Because otherwise, nature is about to clean itself of the recessive gene. I am and I create this. I see this. I understand this. I love it in my heart. And I understand that Africans uniting will make this world a better place. To make sure people whose pineal glands don't develop don't rule the world. Because them ruling the world have shown the world what they are capable of. Millions of people dying in Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, wherever they have stepped on in their way, their trail has been death. Spending over $1 trillion every year. Meanwhile, your own country, they are drug addicts sleeping on the street. Meanwhile, your own country, veterans will go to war and come back. The same soldiers that did all these atrocities elsewhere will come back and will be having PTSDs. And yet, you don't do anything about those things. But then you have money to create wars. Going forward as conscious people of 2023, we won't give power to such people anymore. We need to make good rain on earth. And it is about you consciously, you and I consciously changing how we think about things. So today I want to teach about the 7 chakras of the human body. From the root chakra, which is from your spine, the lowest part of your spine, near your butt, right? That edge. Root chakra to your crown chakra. Now your crown chakra is when we were all born as kids, babies, right? You see that place that wasn't well developed in our, on the top of our head, right? This side, right? Yeah, that is the crown chakra. And today, I will teach you guys the sounds in activating these chakras. Now, I don't want to go into much details. I want to teach it out. I hope those who will listen and watch this video will be enlightened at a point, so they will just pick up. I can't go back. If I'm going back, I won't finish the show. And I will talk about the frequency of the sounds that you make. Now, the root chakra, we have sounds lam, vam, ram, yam, ham, om. And when you get to the crown chakra, it is silent. So, lam, lam, vam, ram, yam, ham, om. Now, when you sit and meditate and you use these sounds, it picks energy from your root chakra all the way to your crown chakra. Now, we know that when you are doing or when you are meditating, you need your hands, your mudras as well. Now, we know for the crown chakra, when you are meditating, you sit with your hands like this, right? You sitting upright, legs folded with your hands this way. Now, the second one, which is the sacral chakra, this side of your tummy. Let's say where your belly button is, I think close or maybe a bit downwards, right? Close somewhere there, right? The sacral chakra, its sound is vam, and the frequency at which it moves is 417 hertz, right? So as I said, lam, vam, ram, yam, ham, om. When you sit and you say these sounds and you move this is your root chakra. I'm teaching consciousness for free. I hope this video won't be banned though. So when you hold these chakra, right? This one is for the root chakra, and then you go to the next one, which is what is the name? The sacral chakra, and also that one, it vibrates, as I said, on 417 hertz. And one of the affirmations that you need to use when you are in the sacral chakra is, I feel wealthy, I feel important, I feel abundant, I feel rich. The root chakra's affirmations are I am. The sacral chakra is I feel. Okay, so as we are going upwards, we'll be learning about all these things. So, as I said, the sound I use normally for the sacral chakra is vam, lam, vam. So from root, you go to sacral. Then you sit upright, connecting yourself. Now, when you meditate, what you do is you align yourself with the earth. Your north pole becomes the earth north pole, and your south pole becomes you see, I don't know how to explain it, but I'll try and put a diagram there later on for those of you who understand. You get grounded with the earth. You also have positive and negative charges, just like the earth. So when you align with the earth, now you co-create with the earth. Now you can co-create a good world for yourself and for your brothers. Because in this matrix, you are not the only person here. So sometimes you need to teach consciousness for free, for people to also be in this consciousness. I hope I am making sense to my people. So, as I said, we have the root chakra, we have the sacral chakra, we have the solar plexus chakra, We have the heart chakra, we have the throat chakra, we have the third eye chakra, and we have the crown chakra. Now, from the crown chakra, it is 963 hertz. The third eye chakra, it is 852 hertz, right? The throat chakra, where you speak things into existence, right? When you speak things, now you understand as a human, you don't want. You are the master of your destiny. You write things and it becomes laws in your life. You are God experiencing this earth. So whatever you want in this life will come to pass. So stop thinking about the fact that people have the authority and power over you. If you keep thinking like that, connect, move into the fifth dimension. Go and check out that video. So as I said, the heart chakra, I use the sound yam for it, and it is at 639 hertz, right? And the heart chakra, one of the affirmations that you need to use a lot for the heart chakra is I love wealth, I love abundance, I love God, I love the universe, right? And love, it heals you. Now, as an African, make sure you start acknowledging the sun. We are children of the sun, man. The sun will heal you of many diseases. You won't need to take medicine. That is what they don't want you to know. You can sit in the sun, commune with it. Use the energy to cleanse your soul. Breathe in. Use air. Use everything is energy, my brothers, man. Come on. We need to start teaching Africans to know who they are. Because if they know who they are, I think the world will become a better place, right? Because if they know thyself, they will know the I in me is the I in my brother. So then they will make systems. Now we will think alike. We can astral project together. Join me in the fifth dimension, my brothers. And I have a video on YouTube, on my TikTok page, Nana Poku-Hitzfield. Go and subscribe to my YouTube page. Less than 1,000 subscribers. Go and watch all the videos of the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. I'm sending you grace. I'm sending you power. I'm sending you abundance. So with the throat chakra, you speak into existence. Now you command and it happens. You speak things into existence and you wait. Because patience itself is a virtue. You need to be patient in life. I showed, or last time I spoke about the Chinese bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo plant has to be patient for 5 years, waiting in the soil, just to grow 100 feet tall in just 3 months. So when maize were growing, when other plants were growing, it knew it had to secure its roots firmly into the soil before it can grow to its potential. So Bediako-Poku have always, the Chinese bamboo sprouted a long time ago. That is why you are seeing African unity. We sowed seeds 10 years ago, and we kept working every day for the last 15 years. Working on African unity. Can you imagine? How obsessed can you be with Africa to think like this? Maybe this is not your part. This is my part. That is why I am the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. So sometimes I'm like, I now understand why I saw certain things and other people couldn't see. When things were bare for me to see, others couldn't see. When I understood the world differently, others didn't understand it. Because you need to be a genius in a way, consciously. You need to be a crazy person there to think of uniting a continent and start sowing seeds at the age of 3 years. So I have always known my worth. I have always known my purpose. I may have gone off. I may have done other things, in life, trying to be somebody else. But I knew this is a part for me. So whatever you are seeing across Africa, We are here. We are starting the Pan-African system soon. We are about to build Africa like it has never been built before. We are building canals. We are going to make sure rain and flood never kills us. We are going to learn from the ant, right? Even ants, when it floods, they don't get carried away because they have tunnels upon tunnels. They have canals upon canals. And we humans in 2023, in Ghana, yeah, that is what happens. In Suotopena afayen, ye nipa, in Tatia Puhunian Sachen ye. Meanwhile, the US has Terminal 1 for free. They go in and out of Ghana. And as the Ordained Crown Prince, I'm looking at this. And I'm like, what is happening? President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, my father, I used to admire you so much, but now I am disgraced when I see the things you have allowed in your reign. Maybe it comes with old age. You have lost fight. You have lost fight. You have lost fight. It's about time you pass on the mantle. So we are about to crown a king in Ghana. Because wherever there is monarchy, there is order. They came and told us our system was bad. But look around the world. Look at UAE. Isn't it under monarch? Look at Saudi Arabia. Isn't it under a monarch? All the countries prospering are under monarchs. And yet we Africans think monarchy is bad. When you give power to people whose lineage are fools, you end up having a fool as your leader who will be a puppet of a colonial master. We come from a bloodline of pure leadership. The Mansa Musas of this world, a pure bloodline. So if you come from that is why, you see, look at Spain. If you think Spain is democracy, you are lying. If you think Norway is democracy, you are lying. They have the monarch system behind, so that nobody can come and... Monarchy is power. And we are going to crown a king in Ghana. Between Osajifo Motia for Repeni, the Ashanti king, Togbe Afede, we the youth of Ghana, we are going to put the 7 top paramount chiefs in a crown. And then we are going to work. Now we are going to build. Now, I've been telling China to build me tunnel boring machines because we need to build big subways. We are about to redesign the whole of Africa. All the coastal lines, you and I, our brothers, we are going to work. We are going to learn how to drive excavators. I want to learn. You to go and learn. If you see the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana working in the field, send me, say hi. Let us snap a picture together. We are about to build our continent like it has never been built before. Know who you are. Your 7 chakras. Start meditating. Call on your ancestors. Do you know ancestors in English? That is the same thing as DNA. Your building blocks. Those are your ancestors. Your ancestors never left. They are still in you. DNA is simply ancestors. Building blocks that make you. The reason why you are watching me probably today, 1st September 2023, is not because a white man came and died 2,000 years to save you. My brother, is a lie. It's because you and I, our ancestors, our forefathers, and our mothers had to be slaves for 563 years and counting. So if we are here today and we want God, they want you to think God is coming soon. That is what they did to our grandmothers. That is what they did to our grandmothers before our grandmothers. That is what they did. We know better, right? Because we have read their history, the barbarism of their land, the concept of Western civilization, a ruse, being clothed under righteousness. Barbaric, so barbaric. So, the last time I said, and I'll say it again as the ordained crown prince of Ghana, all the countries that sat in the conference in Berlin in 1845, every country that participated in dividing Africa, this United Africa won't be friends with those people. As a matter of fact, we are about to close every German border in Africa. We are about to close every Portuguese border in Africa. We are about to close all the countries that sat in that conference and divided us when we were in our lands. We know when we keep you here, you will keep doing what you've been doing for 500 years plus, trying to divide the African. So we are sacking you from our lands. We don't want you in our lands anymore. Unless you know you've done wrong. Unless we see changes in your lifestyle. Our friendship with the West and the United States is gone. So I'm calling on every black man to come back. Because after 2023, we are about to close the borders of Africa. The countries I just mentioned. We are closing our borders to you. We will open our borders to our friends. And this will serve as a lesson to France and China going forward. The Africa we are building, we the gods of this land are coming back for whatever belongs to us. So, if you are dealing with an African, deal with an African fairly. Deal with an African with love. Deal with an African in peace. And we will deal with you similar. Africa is big for everybody in the world to live in Africa. So I want to move the people of Japan from Japan to Africa. I want to move the people of Haiti to Africa. Because those places, always there are natural disasters that kill them. And yet we want them dead before we go and give them aid. How stupid have we become as humans? When there is land there. So I know there is so much earthquake in Japan. Going forward, if there is a fault line there, we need to evacuate humans from there. I'm not afraid of humans coming to Africa. I'm afraid of parasites being in my land. So rise up, Nigeria. We are waiting for Nigeria and then we are done. Because if Nigeria wakes up, Africa has woken up. Because 1 out of every 5 African is a Nigerian. Chichicha, I'm leaving you with grace. I'm leaving you with power. I'm leaving you with abundance. So as I said, your crown chakra is for spirituality. Your third eye chakra is for awareness, right? Your throat chakra is for communication, just like I'm doing to you. Your heart chakra makes you love everybody and makes you have the ability to heal with your hands, right? And your solar plexus is for wisdom. Of course, your sacral chakra is for sexuality and creativity. And your root chakra is for trust. Basic trust. The universe trusts you. You trust the universe. Charlie, guys, it's been a pleasure having you. I'm going to co-create, man. Africa's unity is upon us. Bob Marley said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for the atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. That book called the Bible and the Quran. It has divided and killed more humans around the world than any disease. Those 3 Abrahamic or Ibrahim, whatever religions, have caused mass destruction to the world than anything. Let's go back to Kemet. When we were gods, when you and I were kings and queens. The kingdom of Alkebu-lan is upon us, the mother of mankind. We are here to change earth, clean earth of evil, clean earth of this recessive gene. And no human, not even Obonkume-Nkrumah and Anochi Bediako-Poku. This body is far gone. I am not part of this body anymore. The body you knew, the Nana Poku, the Nana Poku you knew, is far gone. This is Obonkume-Nkrumah and Anochi Bediako-Poku. And I live through my forefathers. I channel everybody. The Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's. I channel Okonfo Anoche. I can get, because I saw the 777 portal 3 times. And when I speak with the 777 portal. And nobody, no human, man. Because when we were waiting for that, you weren't. So we quantum shifted African unity. 777 times 777 times 777,000 times. That is what you are seeing. Nobody can stop African unity. The kingdom of Alkebu-lan is upon us. I'm sending you grace. I'm sending you power. I'm sending you abundance. Join me on the 5th dimension in consciousness, in power, and let us build Africa today. Let's start today. Before Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's birthday, before this man's birthday, let us unite our continent in homage, in appreciation that whatever he said, we have understood. We need to call the Pan-African Parliament. I want an invitation now. I need to be there, the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, the Pan-African Parliament. You need to meet the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. We need to meet anywhere in Africa. Don't go. Now, there have been so invitations across the world. But I've told so many people, I'm not leaving Africa ever again. Africa is big for me. I want to be in Zimbabwe today, in Tanzania tomorrow, in Egypt tomorrow. But how can we do that? We need subways, bullet trains. We need to develop Africa, you and I. I have the designs we have for Africa. I want you to be crazy, my guys. Architects around Africa, be crazy. Send me your designs. You will build them. We will give you the resources to go and build them. We will build houses for our mothers. We need to retire them. Because, as I said, most of them were born in slavery. And they are the ones that will snitch. They are the ones that will side with a white man. We don't want them behind us. We, the youth of Africa. Viva Africa. You see, I've had this on my hand for more than 5 years, right? And I have the whole of Africa around me. Oh, I got burnt. So you see, guys, I got burnt, man. When cooking, you see, it is healing, right? It is healing. I got burnt, man. It's been a pleasure having you. We've spoken about the 7 chakras, right? Oh, okay. The sacred, the crown chakra. When you are meditating, this is how you need to hold your hand. Sometimes you can hold it like this, or sometimes you can point it to the earth. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Spirituality is abundant, right? There is no one way to God. Whatever you feel like. And when you are doing the crown chakra, the mudra you often need to use is this, right? So you hold it like this, right? This is the third eye chakra. Now, the throat chakra, you do like this and you hold like this, right? Then you put it here whilst you meditate, and the sound for that is hum. Hum. That will resonate a frequency. Everything is energy, right? So saying hum so many times will resonate a frequency of 741 hertz in your body. The electricity will pass through your body. If you know what your body is, you will know you are God. If you know your body, you know the universe. You manipulate the world in the way you want it. Now you won't pray because you know you are God. The same power that was used in creating, that is the same power in you. That is consciousness. That is African spirituality. This is what our forefathers knew. That is why they called it black magic. Have you ever thought of it? Everything black in English is bad. So we didn't even want to look at it. But it is the purest form, because now you will understand that people that come into your life is as a result of your thoughts. So bad people won't even get close to you. Then you know you don't even need to pray about protection, because you know you create your destiny here. You write your life down. You have the protection from your ancestors always. You know that when there is death in front of you, your ancestors will make sure they clear those things before you get there. You know that if you stand in front of Obonkume and you shoot, you have killed your generation. Because I know when I'm walking with every black man that has ever lived in Africa. And they are powerful people in Africa, man. Charlie, guys, see you. Manchester United will play Arsenal. You see, of late, I don't even want to talk about Manchester United, because my love for the West is gone, man. My love. The only thing that was holding me was Manchester United. But they don't want to apologize. They are arrogant, right? And as the ordained crown prince, if I remove my energy from the West, I said in just 77 years, I'm saying it again, the Eiffel Tower won't have a viewer, and it will cease to exist. People will now wonder one day and go and find this monument and ask, what happened to these people? Be careful. We know who we are. We are co-creating for a good and a better world. No human can stop this. You will be gone before you even think about it. So don't try it. Africa's unity is upon us. The Kingdom of Alkebu-lan is upon us. See you on Monday, man.